Can you advertise technical support through Google Ads? Well, the answer is sometimes yes, sometimes no, and sometimes kinda yes, kinda no. So I'm gonna walk you through the policy today. And if you don't know who I am, my name is John from StubGroup. We are a digital marketing agency, a Google Premier partner, and the #1 resource in the world for helping businesses fix Google suspensions and comply with Google's policies. So can you advertise tech support with Google? Well, the short answer is you cannot advertise third-party technical support to consumers through Google Ads. And Google defines this, they give a non-comprehensive list of what this would include. That would be online and offline technical support and troubleshooting for consumer tech products. Examples would be data recovery, security, removing viruses, helping connect to the internet, recover accounts, password resets, all those types of things and more. You cannot advertise that through Google Ads to consumers. Now, consumers, that's an important distinction. You can advertise technical support to businesses. So if you are a business-to-business company, you can advertise tech support. Now, you have to be careful because Google will often flag the keywords you're targeting and the keywords, phrases you might have on your website and in your ads, thinking that you're providing that to consumers. So you have to be really cautious and careful about how you communicate that you're going after businesses, but you are technically allowed to do it. And then there's also an important update that Google made to this policy in October of 2025. They added this note here where they say, we allow advertising for the sale of consumer technology where the ad's destination might contain navigational features related to technical support. So here's what that means. Up until now, if you had, let's say you were selling a printer, and then from that printer page, you had other places people could navigate to on your website that talked about providing third-party support. Google would often shut you down because people could get to third-party support from that page. Now Google is saying, hey, if you are selling goods and then from those goods you link to where people could also get third-party technical support, that's okay. Again, be careful in how you communicate things because Google's AI is often just flagging specific keywords, but technically you can now advertise with that nuance. And way back in the day, years ago, Google did allow the advertising of technical support. There were some very big advertisers on Google who did all sorts of third-party technical support advertising. Google eventually shut that down just because there were a lot of bad actors in that space. And Google, I believe, was tired of seeing lawsuits and bad press and things related to that. And so that's why eventually they just said nobody can advertise technical support to consumers. It's not worth the money, essentially. And if you have any other questions about this policy, advertising in general, want help with your ads, we'd love to help here at StubGroup.com. Reach out and let's talk.